A new age is approaching this Minecraft world, for the age of early game gear and early game builds is slowly diminishing, and the age of riches in reaching our full potential is swiftly approaching. So in short, we're building a gold farm. Yes, I know, this is going to be another nether themed episode. But why on earth do you need a gold farm, you may ask? Besides, obviously, all the wealth you can accumulate from all the gold, along with bartering for piglins is a nice plus as well. But really, the best part is the XP. With unlimited XP and a whole bunch of it, we can get all the enchantments we want, and all we have to do is re-roll for enchantments in our table. And if you've never built or seen a gold farm before, well, this is going to be an interesting experience for you. Because to build a gold farm, we need to go somewhere away from here. That being the nether roof. Instead of being confined in this cave of netherrack, we need to go above it, through the land of bedrock, and nothing else. Except mushrooms, I guess. Ah! Bro, what was that for? No, please, please. No. Watch this, this is gonna be epic. Oh yeah. Subscribe! Oh, anyways. I guess I haven't explained what this is right here, but it'll make sense here. Why can't waffle and house just have the same amount of letters? I don't know which one looks better. We're all good here. And I'm hoping to take this glass all the way up to the ceiling. Or roof. I don't know. There we go. You can't see that glass. Right? Maybe in the future we'll build a mountain or something to cover that up. I don't know. Unfortunately, our ladder doesn't quite match up with the bedrock block that we need to reach the nether, because there's a piece of bedrock right here blocking our way, so we have to have a little bit of walkway right here, and it's not a straight shot up. But what we need to do now is just get on top of the nether, and I have all the things we need to break bedrock and create a nether portal just in case it doesn't work. So all we gotta do, I believe, is... Oh. That's inconvenient. Alright, I only have one more ender pearl, so we gotta make this count. Alright, let's do this. We gotta aim like right here. There we go. Welcome to the nether roof. It's not a very interesting place, but there's mushrooms over there, I guess. Well, now we need to break this piece of bedrock. Alrighty, here's our contraption. All we have to do is glitch the game a little bit, and we're gonna blow up some TNT and try to place a piston as fast as we can when this piece breaks. And I don't have a whole lot of TNT, so let's hope we get this right. Alright, moment of truth. Let's see if I mess this up. Ooh. There we go. We did it first try. We now officially have full access to the nether roof and back. I have kind of forgot about one important detail about the process of building this farm, and that is the fact that we are in survival mode, which means I actually have to gather all the resources to build this. And we're going to be doing that without shulker boxes or elytras. So I guess I'm gonna spend the next little while gathering 5,000 magma blocks. Alright, well, that took a little while and a few pickaxes, but we actually have all our magma now. And yeah, about 2 double chests, and I think that's actually more than we need, so that's gonna be great. The next material that we need an abundance of is going to be glass, which means we need a whole lot of sand. So I'm gonna have to go to a desert and probably enchant a few shovels, and then we can smelt that back up when we get home. Who would have thought it takes a while to smelt 38 stacks of glass with only 6 furnaces? So while we're waiting for that to smelt, and since we're already going above and beyond just by the fact that we're making this farm, we're going to dye all of this glass as well. I knew these poppies would come in handy from the iron farm at some point, but we actually want it to be orange glass, so we need yellow and red. So all we need to do is place down a sunflower, a piston, 2 observers, and let it do its work. I have no idea how much dye we need for all of this glass, and I'm not going to do the math, so I'm just gonna make a bunch. And now our glass looks more professional. And now that we have most of the blocks that we need a large quantity of, it's time to gather the more random things. You know, and we need like a few items here and a few items there. And I'm just gonna get it all collected together now. And also, yes, we're back in iron armor because I'm poor again. We did it. Here is all of the resources that we should need for this farm. And I don't have shulker boxes, so we're gonna manually carry all of this up to the nether roof right now. And this itself is gonna be a kind of tedious process. And now we need to go ahead and build up 107 blocks with this scaffolding. Well, here we are at the top of where the farm is going to be. And we need to move all of our items all the way up here. So this is gonna be a very tedious process because it takes a while to climb up here. But I'm gonna just do that now. Yeah, I spared you having to watch all of that. But we got everything up here, so there's really nothing stopping us from starting the farm now. This is a really big project and it's gonna take a while, so I'm just gonna sit back, start a time lapse, and follow this tutorial. Hopefully by the end of the time lapse this farm will be done, but we'll see how far we get. Let's go! And here we are. If I follow the tutorial correctly, this farm is all done and should be working properly now. And it definitely did take a while, and if you're gonna be making a gold farm, get shulker boxes and frostwalker boots. It's definitely a pain to not have those 2 items. But I'm ready to test this farm. I did have to make the glass on the top to stop gas spawning by myself, because that wasn't in the tutorial, so hopefully that stops gas from spawning and they don't just kill me while I'm AFK. But I think it's about time to start the farm, see if it works, or see if I die. Alrighty. All we have to do is try to shoot one of these pigmen. Oh, this is terrifying, honestly. What happens is the pigmen are supposed to fall into this pit right here that has a bunch of hopper minecarts that will entity cram them all. Okay, we're turning the volume down. And it looks like everything is working great. This will definitely be worth all the hours I spent making this farm. How do I shut this off, you may ask? I don't know if I can, so, yeah. We're already at level 30. That's great. Let's see how much gold we get from this. Okay, none. What's happening here? Oh. Okay, so it's all going into the back chest first. No? Okay. I don't understand this pattern. Definitely the biggest thing that I wanted from this was the XP, so I'm not too worried about the gold. Oh, there goes the chicken. And now we are back in the overworld, where I just got a new villager in here. Actually, there's a few new villagers in here, but I just upgraded this guy, and we have our first armorer, and he's giving us some pants and some boots, which is really helpful. We don't have a great supply of diamonds yet, but we might be working on fixing that in the next episode, but we'll see. But with this many villagers, it does come with the issue that up here, we're having iron golems spawn around. So throughout the episodes on this world, we're going to be slowly moving villagers into their own home, including maybe later this episode, but we'll see what we get to later. Yay! The recording crashed. I was trying to record a bit, and you didn't get to see it because, well, it crashed. Anyways, all we did was we enchanted our pants and our boots, and all we got was protection 4, even though I re-rolled for 30 levels worth of re-rolls, and almost a stack of lapis, but it's fine. We'll get better enchantments later. We do get a nice view of the gardens from up here, though. Speaking of the gardens, how about we expand it a little bit? We're going to start this by making a little building right here, and we're gonna start by creating a little foundation for it. We're gonna get some support beams, we're gonna strip the logs, and we're gonna build the walls out of logs. We're gonna have a very slight gradient, making it from the lightest block to the darkest being oak. Just to make it look like there's a bit of a shadow when we add a roof overhanging. Now we get to start a bit of a roof overhang. And we're going to have a straw-like roof made out of stripped bamboo logs and hay bales. I wanted to put coral fans on the roof to make it look more straw-like and have more shape to it, but I didn't have any coral right now, so I didn't feel like going out to get any. It's always fun when you can find a way to use a crafting table in a build. And I don't mean like that. That looks like trash. We'll cover it up with something in a minute. And now we make the dirt look better. Oh. Unfortunately, we had a bit of a casualty last night. Over here in our Waffle House, you can see an iron golem got in here. And our customer has left us. I don't like to point blame, but yeah, judging by what we see behind us, I think I know who did it. He was just trying to mind his own business and eating some Waffle House, and this guy just had to ruin it. So he can stay out here. Rest in peace. He was my second favorite Waffle House customer. We're gonna play with shaders on for a little bit and walk down to the building that we just created. As you can see, I also put a little bit of a garden right here because I thought it fit pretty well. Got some carrots growing. And I honestly like the look of this little house that we built. It helps break up the endless gardens that we have around it. The interior isn't the greatest thing ever, but we're going to be putting a villager in here in a minute. And now I think I have plans for what I want to put around here and expand over here, and I think that's what I want to do next episode. Wasn't my original plans for next episode. We can spend next episode, I think, just expanding our house and the area around here, because I really like these gardens that we have. So how about we go ahead and get a farmer villager in here so we can trade our potatoes and carrots and everything that we have from our gardens with this guy. Alright, we're going to need this guy that doesn't have a profession. Now I'm really hoping this will be an easy trip, but we're moving villagers. Who knows what's gonna happen. Actually, it's nighttime, so maybe this would be an easy time to do this. Also probably a terrible idea, because there might be monsters spawning. But let's see how we can do this. Alright, well he's up here now, so hopefully we can get him in this next boat. Just up here. There we go. Gonna make a temporary path for him to get through. Alright, what I think we can do is just drop him in through the walls, honestly. I'm gonna make a bridge over here. Alright, I think this will work out. Then all we need to do is just boat him right into here. And hopefully he'll pick up this composter. There we go. What does he offer us? Potatoes and carrots. That's basically the trade that I wanted. And I have a nice stockpile to trade with him right away. Please be a pumpkin trade. There we go, we got the pumpkins. Be really nice if we could cure this guy so it didn't cost so many just for 1 emerald. But that's not something I'm gonna deal with right now. And with that, that is the end of the video. With that gold farm that we built, we actually got a lot of progress done today. If you would like, go ahead and leave a comment about your favorite parts or parts that you think I could improve on to make future videos better. That'd help me out a lot. And on that note, goodbye!